Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
B, I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the 1. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Richards. Ball with it. Fires the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Here's Henderson. It's tipped. Poked loose. Back to George. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Rozier outside. Bridges, a screen on George. Rozier from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Here's Hayward. Drives to the hoop. Hachimura with a rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Henderson gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Shot's good by Henderson.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Rozier from outside. He drops it from range.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
George outside. Hachimura finds George. Over Rozier. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Ball outside. On the wing, Rozier. Shoots over George. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Count it. Good. George has got his 3rd basket of the night. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. A deep 3 from Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, LaMelo Ball.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
A line change here for Portland. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Pass to Simons. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Washington. Here's Miller. Off the mark there with a 3. The Trailblazers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Hayes, the pass to Howard. Here's Highland. No good on the 3. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Miller, started by Howard. Second chance shot. Good work there as it goes.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
.125 left in the first. Oubre with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Portland leading. Here's Grant. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Rozier. 17 points for him. Last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's Miller. He's defended by Hayes. Miller can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Rozier. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Washington. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the basket by Highland.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Portland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
And your Trailblazers
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Charlotte, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5. Well, the Trailblazers shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. Simons got 5 now.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ball left side. Bridges, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Hayward. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Hayward. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket on the night. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Hayward, the pass to Ball. Bridges, a screen on Hachimura. Inside. Bridges passes to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Nurkic driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, Sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Oubre with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Back to Hachimura. George outside. No good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end. And clearly, they were not.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Timeout called. The Hornets. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Oh, my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had. Only one could come away satisfied.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Hayes is checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's George. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here's Oubre from the arc. Paul George pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Paul George on top.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Rozier outside. Pass to Miller. There's the three. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Trailblazers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. It's George with the drive, and he gets it to go. George has got 13.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Rozier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility, the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Henderson misses. The Hornets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Martin right side. Outside for Rozier. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7. So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier in his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Martin, no good on the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's George. The shot, no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Washington passes to Rozier. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
George with another miss. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Rozier. Here's Miller from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
George for 3, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
With the floater, kept alive. He got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for...
With Lopez, they get a vet who can impact the game at both ends of the floor. Then offensively, he can hurt you in the low post.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paul George has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Jake Crowder. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Paul George. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Rozier. And that one's long. Charlotte trailing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Rozier's got 11.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Count that one.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Now Ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Richards. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
On the take. Henderson misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Rozier, a good look. And it's Portland with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Henderson. Back to George. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte going the other way now.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
That one drops for him.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Hachimura outside. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And George gets it to go on the assist by Nurkic. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
That's a tougher look than it seems, folks. Paul George's mid-range game is sweet.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Hayward. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And it's Simons missing. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Hayward's shot is off. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Hornets shooting just under 40% from the field. Ball right side.
Blocking foul called on Bones Hyland. First personal foul. First team foul.
So for the Hornets, Washington comes in for Richards, and it's Martin in for Hayward. Washington finds Oubre. Washington, a screen on Simons. Here's Oubre. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
And that one misses. Oubre against Hachimura. And it's in there.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Give a big round of applause to your Blazers.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
Ball outside. To the paint. Oubre passes to Washington. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball?
Oh!
Gets his zone!
Showing some power! And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
A minute 20 left in the third. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Washington finds Martin. It doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Nurkic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hyland misses. The Hornets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Miller. They need this. That's tipped. And here at the end of the third. It's a double-digit ball game. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hornets, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Kelly Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
The 3, George knocks down the long J. George has got 25 points in the game.
Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Oubre with it. Bridges, a screen on Simons. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. George's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Oubre from the arc. That shot, no good. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Here's Henderson. The Hornets pull it in.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
George against Hayward. 3-pointer Rozier. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Simons. Rozier outside. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
There's a screen by Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Hayward with it. Here's Richards. 5 on the clock. Pass to Oubre. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George, no good. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Grant outside. For 3, George. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thank you for that.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
1:57 left in the fourth. Ball left side. Pass to Hayward. Crowder against Bridges. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Hayward with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 4 assists now tonight.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
George with the bucket.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Paul George.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. George has got 35 in the game. Here's Rozier. Ooh, nice D from George. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Crowder a screen on ball. Pass to Nurkic. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. And it's the Hornets with the ball.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On offense, here are the Hornets. Bridges passes to Ball. Rozier against George. Back to Ball from outside the arc. The shot no good. Pass to Crowder. So no problem for Portland as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.